This is gonna be a little bit of trial and error. It's gonna have to go here if we want a size like this because, oh wait, it does fit there. Hey guys, Charlani here. In today's video, we're figuring out all the organization and storage for our new fridge. We're gonna do a little bit of restocking and some fruit and veggie prep while we're at it. Welcome to my channel. Here I share everything I love from home decor and shopping to my life as a small stationery shop owner. So happy you're here. Let's get into today's video. Hey guys, Charlani here and welcome back to the vlog. We are picking up right where we left off in our last video, and it's time to stock up our fridge. It's been a bit, and I have to say, we have been living out of this fridge here, and as I'm buying things, we're adding things into this fridge as well. In 100% transparency, I've been a little bit stumped because there's so much room and space in this fridge that we are definitely gonna have to make use of containers and drawers and things like that, which we had from our last fridge. So we're good, we just need to figure it out. Like for example, I realize now that we can move this drawer up or this shelf up if we need to. So what I think we'll do is I'm gonna pull everything out of it, and then I'm going to grab all of my containers that I have, all of the different shelves, and then let's get that in here and kind of see what we have to play with. Now I have to say, I found it really interesting that when you have a really big fridge like this, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Like we're gonna be able to put all kinds of things in there. If you don't have storage and organization, you lose things. Like you don't really see everything that you have because everything is just kind of thrown in here. At least that's what I have found. In our other fridge, we had had that fridge for years, so I really had the organizational part of it situated. Because this is such a different layout than our other fridge, like it's made me have to really work and think and be creative on how I want to use the bins that I already have. Because that's the other thing, you don't want to go out and buy a whole bunch of new stuff. Well, that's not true. I would love to go out and buy all new stuff. But we're gonna see what I have. We're gonna use what I have. And then if we need more stuff, then we'll head out and we'll get what we need. We do need to make this whole space much more efficient, and like this tray, just by putting this one tray in here, that was a game changer for me. It's like, okay, this is where the butter goes, because we don't have like a butter dish, like one of those drawers that you slide up. We don't have that. So hold on, let me shut the door so that beeping doesn't happen. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue to pull everything out of here, give it a really quick wipe down. I mean, it's pretty much a brand new fridge, but we have been using it over the last couple of weeks, just trying to get a feel for it. So it's gonna need a little bit of wiping down. Like these, totally forgot we had those back there. They were hidden behind this. This fridge is so tall that just standing here, I don't see this. So, you know, things like that will definitely have gotten lost back there. So definitely need some kind of drawer or bin right here so that we don't lose things back there. Now, one of my favorite things about this fridge is the beverage center. So first of all, having this pitcher of water has been a game changer for me. Not only do I drink more water, I drank a lot of water before, but now it is so convenient just to come in here and my tumbler is right here. So just to fill up my tumbler really, really quickly, it's way faster than putting it right here, but you have both options. And then there's this, you can see that little grate back there. You can put lemon, you can put cucumber, but this has been such a game changer for me. And the ice. Number one reason why we got a new fridge, because our other ice maker broke. But look at this ice. It is absolutely amazing. I am so in love with this refrigerator. So now down here, again, we've just been kind of throwing things in here, but this is a freezer on this side, and we have this set up as a freezer on this side too. So I can't wait to get this organization set. We have a lot of freezer packs. I'm not sure how or why we accumulated so many freezer packs. Like, we really don't need some of these. This is what came from our factor boxes. I just kept them because I don't know, I just didn't really feel like they need to be thrown away, but they're taking up this whole bin. So I feel like that's a little unnecessary, but you can make this side a refrigerator if we wanted. For now, we'll keep it as a freezer, but love, love, love everything about this fridge. Okay, for the most part, everything that needed refrigeration, I stuck in the other fridge so that I don't feel as stressed having to figure this out. But I do have some of our bins out here. So let's just start. I figure this is the best way to do it. Wasn't quite sure how I wanted to tackle it, but man, look at these grapes went bad. Oh, such a bummer. So this is what's in here. I think just cherries were left. We cleaned this one out pretty good. Yeah, just cherries left, so we have space for other things. But I want to make sure we make room for this drawer for sure, the eggs. These are our veggie. This is gonna be my salad prep bins. I have these Lazy Susan revolving organizer turntables. I don't know if that we'll use it, but we have it as an option. I got those for the pantry because that refresh is coming soon and very, very much needed. So I've also got some things over here. So let's just go ahead and start placing things in, and then we'll kind of see where we're at after that. Wait, but first, let's go ahead and wipe it out. Because see, like, we were hardly in this for more than a couple weeks, and already it definitely needs to be wiped out already. All right, we're beautifully cleaned out now. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to move this one more up. I'm gonna fill this up with my drawers, and we'll just see what fits where. This is gonna be a little bit of trial and error, so bear with me. So just to walk you through my thought process, this is the tallest bin I have. I want to know if I were to move this shelf up one more, so it's here, will this still fit? But on the other hand, do we like it like that and then it give us room for a bin like that on top of it? Wait. Rob's hot sauce is the tallest thing I have, and look it fits perfect. Just like that. Okay, so we need to keep it because that would not fit anywhere else in our fridge. It's gonna have to go here if we want a size like this, because wait, it does fit there. Dang it. I thought that automatically answered that question for me, but you know what? It fits there. So let's move this up and then play around a little. So I have absolutely gone down the rabbit hole of fridge organization. I've watched countless reels and videos where people show how they put their fridge together, but I gotta tell you, they do not ever say that it took them 5+ hours to rearrange their fridge. I'm showing you the process here, kind of like how I do things here on my channel. I always try to keep it real. I've been organizing and creating systems for my home for years, and this kind of stuff still takes me a long time. I'm pretty sure that the videos that don't show you moving things around, they probably did that off camera and then pulled everything out and placed things in the predetermined spaces, if you will, for the sake of a cleaner and shorter video. Now, never think that you're not good at something because you're not as quick as someone else on the internet seems. And that's a tip for social media in general. Absolutely get the inspiration and the ideas from photos and content that others share. I definitely do. But also take into consideration that most of the time, people are sharing the best of the best. For example, I'm currently deep diving into all things pantry because that refresh is coming up soon, and there aren't a lot of photos out there of real life pantries. And I love a good color coordinated pantry, but mine will never look like that because I don't buy food based on the color of the label. Well, I guess sometimes I do. If it's an aesthetic label, that's always a win for me, true. But you know what I mean. I like things to look pretty for sure, but it needs to be efficient and sustainable first and foremost. All right, guys, I got my list. We are running into Costco, like quickest Costco trip ever. I only need a couple of things. I need toilet paper, we need eggs, and we need chicken stock. So really quick trip here, and then Target. And if there are a couple things at Target that I can't find, then we're gonna head to Sprouts. But it is over, it's 103, which real feel is 111. Oh, it's so hot outside. So I am trying to get in and out of all of these stores really quickly. I will tell you that the fridge is coming together beautifully, but I realize that I really can't do much more in there until I have everything that I need, so I know what to make room for. Like, I've kind of positioned everything where I think things would go, and then I was like, oh my gosh, where am I gonna fit my big tub of spinach? So I need to get what I need for the rest of the week, and then we can finish up the fridge. It's like they're all waiting for me. We actually decided not to do porch stuff and outside stuff this year, which makes me so sad. But at the same time, it is what it is. But oh, look at that, how beautiful. So good. Not a bad price at all either. We are home. We have some veggies here. I did get some Jell-O because this is a really good late night snack. This topped with this Cocoa Whip. So yummy. They got cilantro, we've got broccoli sprouts, we've got things for salad stuff right here. I've got some light pineapple juice because that is one of my favorite drinks with just a little itty bitty bit of this. Rum Haven is the best. It is so good. I did get Kai some bullies. We've got the Boom Chicka Pop here. I also got some new plastic Brilliance Rubbermaid. Now these are my favorite containers, but I switched over to glass. The same thing, they're still made by Brilliance. They're exactly the same, they're just glass instead of plastic. But I don't like using the glass in the freezer, and I like to put my frozen cauliflower in here. So I got an extra set of this just because we can always use more containers, and this brand is my absolute favorite. We've got some, I do want to have tacos later in the week. We've got carb balance tortillas, flour tortillas. And then the extra thin yellow corn tortillas are my favorite. If you fry them up in coconut oil or avocado oil, yum, yum, yum. And then I did get eggs. I don't usually get my eggs at Costco like this, but I was there and they look good. So I'm like, let's just grab them. Easier, a little bit cheaper for sure. I did get some cucumbers, an extra block of cheese, because I don't know if I said I was gonna do tacos at some point this week, but we've got some bigger cucumbers here, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, grapes. I also got just a few extra bins just in case, because I actually want to switch out these right here because I took these from another place in the laundry room just for sizing wise. But so I have the replacement for that. I love the way this looks, but I'm not sure that that is good use of space. This also, the cheese, I'm not sold on yet, but we'll see. We still have plenty of room, and we'll figure out where everything is gonna go and go from there. my plan for lunch are to have super healthy salads, and I will add protein, chicken, steak, whatever protein I want to add, I'll decide like at the time. But I've got my 50-50 blend, and then I've also got my baby spinach here, and then I can just pull this out and add as much as I want. The cabbage, these are, if you're like, what is she doing? I have the larger pieces here so that these can be dipped in hummus or ranch. However, this is like a finger food kind of a tray. And then this will be for the salad. So we have cilantros, we've got the broccoli sprouts, we've got the microgreens here. And then these broccoli, I just are the ones that were chopped really, really small to just top onto a salad. And like I said, those broccoli, that's for dipping. And then we've got the coleslaw mix, which is just basically a bunch of cabbage. Now these cucumbers are gonna go really quickly, and as soon as like this tray is empty, then I'm gonna add in my carrot sticks. So I'm gonna leave this in the bag for now, but whenever we want a really quick snack, we'll just be able to pull this tray out or pull the fruit tray out, and we'll have a healthy snack on hand, ready to go. And this is what I was talking about, like these are pretty large, so we're gonna need to figure out a place for them in here. So we'll have to move things around, but let's get the hard-boiled eggs in here. All right, guys, let me flip you around and show you what we've come up with. Now, this is gonna be kind of a work in progress over the next few weeks as we meal prep and as we live in the fridge the way that it is. I'm sure we're gonna move things around, but I'm very happy with how it's turned out. All right, let's start in the beverage center. So I actually do have avocados up here. I've got a couple of plums. We're gonna eat those probably in the next day. So those are there just because that's just where I had room. And then the avocados, I want it in here because I often will grab a juice, grab an avocado, so it makes sense for us to have that in there. These are our Factor juices. Love that they fit perfectly in here, and they stack 3 behind, which is perfect because we're gonna be stocking up on those soon. And then obviously I told you about the water pitcher, so we are good to go here, but let's look inside. I am very happy with this level of organization. So we ended up moving all of the cheese down here. Now we actually have 2 different kinds of string cheese. We have Sargento, which Rob will eat. I like the Good and Gather brand from Target, so that's the kind I eat. And in my opinion, they taste very different. I like those, Rob likes those, so we have both. We've got all of our cheese here. We've got our processed cheese down here for our grilled cheese if Rob wants that at any time. And then we've got our shredded cheese back here too. I put extra eggs in this little bin right here, and then the cheese squares right here. We love cheese, if you can't tell. And then the bigger tubs of lettuce totally fit here. So the spinach is here, and then this is the 50-50 blend. They fit perfect in here, so that makes me really happy. And then we've got the extra carrots, we've got Brussels sprouts right here. I will cut these up. These are 1 package for a dinner, so there's no reason. We'll have that probably tomorrow night for dinner, so I'll just leave that in the package and then take it out when we're ready to cook it. And then we've got romaine hearts right here. We have our trays, our veggie trays here, 1 for the salad prep, 1 for snacking. And then up here is where we have all of our fruit that we'll just bring down when we're ready for that. And then our cottage cheese and yogurt, more yogurt here. So the individual yogurts are back there, and then the bigger tubs are right here. This is cookie dough, the last of what we have, but I have it in here with our Jell-O, and there is the Cocoa Whip, Jell-O, so that's here. So this is kind of like the little snack tray, but I did put the cookies in there because those probably won't be there for that much longer either. The only thing I really didn't know what to do with is our garlic, like this. So I just stuck it on the lemons and limes, and that's fine. We can pull it from there. We've got our carrots and celery in this big bin right here. We've got apples, we've got our cutie oranges right there, but hard-boiled, regular eggs. We've got miso soup here. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I love this size right here. I always put the lids down at the bottom so that I don't lose them. And if I want to use the lid, I can just pop it right on. So I just leave it right there like that. It's not a big deal. And then, but I want to get another one of these size right here to put right next to it. Then I can put this back in the laundry room. Everything in this tray, which is just the salsa and the Parmesan cheese, fits in this bin too. So I want to get two side by side, and then that will actually give us just a little bit more breathing room here. And then I've got my English muffins here, and then I've got my creamer here because I don't have any other place to put it. We have Rob's hot sauce right here. I might put this in Kai's fridge, which I'll show you here in a second because that looks pretty amazing. But this is here for now. But if I decide to move this, then I'll put the sweet creamer right in here. It makes more sense for that creamer to be there, so we'll figure that out. But then I love that the Lazy Susan is in here, and all of our sauces obviously back there. We've got some tomato paste right here, our ginger and garlic right there, and then my yeast for baking right here. This is our butter tray next to all of this, just extra butter. And then I'm also thinking that in this tray in general, in the back part, because it goes back quite a bit, that's where I'm just gonna put like the meat that we're gonna have thawed out for the next day. So that's what that is right there. But yeah, you guys, I am in love with the way this fridge came out. It feels so good to finally have everything in one fridge. Let me show you what I did to what is now called the beverage fridge. This is technically, we call this Kai's fridge just because it's in his room here in the laundry room, but his food's next to it right here. That's why we call it Kai's fridge. But look at that. Organization makes me so happy. I've got the little mini water bottles right there because I don't know, sometimes they're really handy. And then we've got all of our pineapple juice right there. I do have a few things in here. I have room. I don't want to completely fill this up. We need to have space for extra things, leftovers, stuff like that. So if we need that space, I have lots right here. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it gave you a little bit of inspiration. If maybe you have a fridge that you want to reorganize or organize up from scratch, because that's always a ton of fun. And I promise you, once you do it, put that work in, it feels so good. And we are prepped for all the healthy foods, so that is my intention for the week ahead. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.